Welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a closer look at the remarkable journey of one of hip-hop's most unforgettable artists, Coolio. Artist Leon Ivy Jr., known to the world as Coolio, was born on August 1, 1963, in the small industrial town of Monessen, Pennsylvania. He was the eldest child of Jackie and artist Leon Ivy Sr., growing up in a tight-knit working-class family that valued hard work and resilience. Coolio's mother, Jackie, was a factory worker, while his father, Artist Sr., worked as a carpenter. Their dedication inspired young artists to dream big, despite the family's financial struggles. As a child, Coolio was known for his curiosity and creativity. He loved reading comic books, listening to soul records, and exploring the streets of his neighborhood. But life in Monessen wasn't always easy. The town's economic decline meant the Ivy family often had to make do with very little, teaching Coolio the value of perseverance from an early age. When Coolio was just 8 years old, his family made a life-changing move to Compton, California, a city that would profoundly shape his identity and future. In Compton, Coolio was exposed to a vibrant mix of cultures, music, and street life. The city's energy and challenges would become central themes in his music. He found solace in music, often spending hours listening to funk, soul, and early hip-hop on the radio. These sounds would later influence his signature style. Coolio's early years were marked by both struggle and inspiration. The lessons he learned from his family and environment would lay the foundation for his future as an artist and storyteller. If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more music legends. Share your favorite Coolio memory in the comments below. Share with your family and friends. Coolio attended Compton Community College after graduating from the local high school. As a student, he navigated crowded hallways, buzzing classrooms, and the daily pressures of growing up in a tough neighborhood. Despite the challenges, he was determined to make the most of his education. School wasn't always easy for Coolio. He faced distractions, peer pressure, and the realities of life in Compton. But there were teachers and mentors who saw his potential and encouraged him to stay focused. Their support helped shape his outlook and gave him hope for a better future. At Compton Community College, Coolio discovered new interests and met people from all walks of life. But ultimately, the pull of music and the streets was too strong. He soon realized that his true education would come from hip-hop culture, where he could express his story and inspire others. Coolio's journey to stardom began in the late 1980s, hustling in the vibrant but competitive Los Angeles hip-hop scene. He spent countless hours in local recording studios, perfecting his craft and networking with other aspiring artists. Despite facing rejection and financial hardship, Coolio's determination never wavered. He performed at small clubs and open mic nights, slowly building a reputation for his energetic stage presence and raw storytelling. His big break came when he joined WC and the Mod Circle, a group that gave him a platform to showcase his lyrical skills. Coolio quickly became known for his unique flow and ability to paint vivid pictures of street life through his music. With the group, Coolio honed his style and gained respect in the West Coast hip-hop community, but he never stopped writing his own material, dreaming of a solo career that would let his voice be heard. In 1994, Coolio released his debut solo album, It Takes a Thief. The album was a reflection of his struggles and triumphs, blending gritty realism with infectious beats. The lead single, Fantastic Voyage, became an instant hit, propelling him into the mainstream. But it was Gangsta's Paradise in 1995 that changed everything. The song, with its haunting melody and powerful lyrics, resonated with listeners worldwide and became a cultural phenomenon. Gangsta's Paradise topped charts around the globe and won Coolio a Grammy Award, cementing his place in music history. His rise from the streets of Compton to international stardom inspired a generation of artists and fans alike. Throughout his career, Coolio was known for his willingness to collaborate with artists from all walks of life. Whether in the studio or on stage, he thrived on creative partnerships that pushed musical boundaries. One of his most iconic collaborations was with LV on the Grammy-winning track, Gangsta's Paradise. The song's haunting chorus and powerful verses were born from intense studio sessions, where Coolio and LV experimented with melodies and lyrics late into the night. Coolio also teamed up with legendary West Coast rappers like Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube, blending their unique styles on tracks that celebrated the spirit of 90s hip-hop. These sessions were filled with laughter, friendly competition, and a shared passion for storytelling. Beyond hip-hop, Coolio ventured into collaborations with artists from other genres, such as R&B singer Michelle Pfeiffer for the Dangerous Minds soundtrack, and even international acts, showing his versatility and openness to new sounds. These collaborations not only expanded Coolio's musical reach, but also inspired some of his most innovative work. Each partnership brought fresh energy and new perspectives, cementing his reputation as a creative force who could unite artists and audiences alike. Coolio's discography is a journey through hip-hop history, spanning from the early 1990s to the 2010s. Each album marked a new chapter in his evolution as an artist and storyteller. His debut album, It Takes a Thief, released in 1994, introduced the world to Coolio's unique blend of streetwise storytelling and infectious beats. The hit single Fantastic Voyage became an anthem, celebrated for its upbeat message and catchy hook. In 1995, Coolio released Gangsta's Paradise, his most iconic album. The title track, inspired by Stevie Wonder's Pastime Paradise, topped charts worldwide and won a Grammy. The album explored themes of struggle, hope, and redemption, resonating with listeners across generations. The making of Gangsta's Paradise was a turning point for Coolio. Collaborating with LV and drawing from real-life experiences, he crafted a song that became a cultural phenomenon and a staple of 90s hip-hop. Coolio's third album, My Soul, released in 1997, featured the hit single, See You When You Get There. The album blended soulful melodies with introspective lyrics, earning both commercial success and critical acclaim. Over the years, Coolio continued to experiment with his sound. Albums like El Cool Magnifico and Still Here showcased his versatility, with tracks ranging from party anthems to socially conscious commentary. Standout tracks like Too Hot, 1, 2, 3, 4, Somepin' New, and County Line further cemented his reputation for crafting memorable hooks and thought-provoking lyrics. Coolio's albums often reflected the realities of urban life, but he also brought humor and positivity to his music, making his work accessible to a wide audience. Today, Coolio's complete discography is available on all major streaming platforms, introducing his legacy to new generations of hip-hop fans around the world. His body of work stands as a testament to his commitment to authentic storytelling, innovative production, and the enduring power of hip-hop music. If you enjoyed exploring Coolio's discography, don't forget to subscribe for more music stories, and share your favorite Coolio track in the comments below. Share with your family and friends. Coolio's extraordinary talent was celebrated with a host of prestigious awards throughout his career. From the moment he stepped onto the red carpet, it was clear he was destined for greatness. In 1996, Coolio won the Grammy Award for Best Rap Solo Performance for Gangsta's Paradise. The moment he heard his name called, Coolio was visibly moved, dedicating the win to his family and community. That Grammy win was more than just a trophy. It was a turning point, cementing his place in music history and inspiring countless fans and fellow artists. Coolio also received multiple MTV Video Music Award nominations for his innovative and visually striking music videos, which pushed the boundaries of hip-hop storytelling. At these ceremonies, Coolio was often seen mingling with industry legends, his charisma and style making him a standout presence on the scene. Beyond the major awards, Coolio was honored by music industry organizations and cultural institutions, receiving plaques and accolades that recognized his influence and innovation. His contributions to hip-hop culture have been celebrated in halls of fame and featured in exhibitions dedicated to the genre's history. Media outlets around the world praised Coolio's artistic innovation and cultural significance, with headlines celebrating his achievements and legacy. These accolades not only celebrated his past achievements but also inspired future generations, cementing Coolio's status as one of hip-hop's most influential and respected artists. Beyond music, Coolio was deeply committed to giving back to his community. He supported a range of causes, from youth empowerment to homelessness, and was known for his hands-on approach to making a difference. He regularly participated in youth mentorship programs, visiting schools and community centers to share his story and encourage young people to pursue their dreams. Coolio often spoke about the importance of education and staying true to oneself. Coolio also performed at countless charity events and fundraisers, using his platform to raise awareness and funds for important causes. He was especially passionate about supporting organizations that helped at-risk youth and families in need. In 1996, Coolio founded the Coolio's World Foundation, which focused on providing resources and opportunities for underprivileged youth. Through this initiative, he helped fund after-school programs, music workshops, and scholarships. Coolio's outreach left a lasting impact on countless lives. Fans and community members often recalled how his encouragement and generosity inspired them to overcome obstacles and strive for success. His legacy as a philanthropist is as powerful as his music. At the height of his career, Coolio enjoyed the rewards of his hard work, with his net worth estimated in the millions. He lived in luxury, driving high-end cars and residing in beautiful homes, but he never lost sight of his roots. Beyond music, Coolio invested in several business ventures, including a line of cookbooks and a popular web series, Cookin' with Coolio. He also explored real estate and other entrepreneurial opportunities, always seeking new ways to grow his wealth. Live performances and touring remained major sources of income, with sold-out concerts around the world. Merchandise sales and licensing deals for his music added to his financial portfolio. However, Coolio also faced challenges that came with fame and fortune. Managing wealth in the spotlight was not always easy, and he experienced both financial highs and lows. Through it all, he learned valuable lessons about money, responsibility, and staying true to himself. In his personal life, Coolio was a devoted father and cherished spending time with his large family. He often hosted family gatherings, bringing everyone together for meals and celebrations. Court documents filed in late 2022 confirmed that Coolio was the father of 10 children. 7 of them, Gertis, Brandy, Milan, Darius, Johnny, and Jackie and Kate, were specifically named in the filings. The documents further identified his adult children as the next of kin and beneficiaries of his estate. Coolio married radio personality Josefa Salinas in 1996. Though their marriage ended in divorce, they remained committed to co-parenting and supporting their children together. Away from the spotlight, Coolio loved to cook and was passionate about sharing meals with friends. He even appeared on cooking shows showing off his skills and sense of humor in the kitchen. Friends and family remember Coolio for his quick wit, generosity, and wisdom. He enjoyed simple pleasures, gardening, playing basketball, and telling stories that made everyone smile. On September 28, 2022, the music world lost a true legend. News of Coolio's passing sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community and beyond. Fans around the world gathered for candlelight vigils, leaving flowers, notes, and memorabilia at makeshift memorials in his honor. Coolio passed away at the age of 59 in Los Angeles, California. Tributes poured in from fellow artists, celebrities, and fans, all sharing memories of his impact and kindness. The cause of death was determined to be accidental overdose of fentanyl, heroin, and methamphetamine, bringing an end to a remarkable life and career. Yet his influence was felt in every heartfelt message and tribute. His passing marked the end of an era, but his music and influence continue to inspire artists and fans globally. Coolio's songs were played at gatherings and radio stations worldwide in his memory. Murals and street art appeared in cities across the globe, celebrating his legacy and the mark he left on hip-hop culture. Today, Coolio is remembered not just for his chart-topping hits, but for his generosity, humor, and the hope he gave to so many. His legacy endures in the hearts of those he inspired. Coolio's story lives on through his timeless music, the countless lives he touched, and the love his fans continue to show. He will never be forgotten. Coolio's journey from the streets of Compton to the world stage is a testament to the power of music, resilience, and authenticity. His lyrics spoke to generations, and his influence can still be felt in hip-hop and beyond. As fans, artists, and dreamers, we honor his legacy by keeping his music alive and sharing his story. Take a moment to reflect on how Coolio's art has inspired you or those around you. If you enjoyed this tribute, subscribe and hit the notification bell to join our community of music lovers. Share your favorite Coolio memory or song in the comments below. Share with your family and friends. Explore our channel for more stories about hip-hop legends and the music that shapes our world. Let's keep the spirit of creativity and community alive together. Thank you for watching and celebrating Coolio's legacy with us. Until next time, keep the music alive and let your voice be heard.